Welcome back everyone to Grande Argentina, and this time we are gonna reunite our country and defeat the syndicalist traitors. So, from now on, we really need to take some economy stuff, because we are gonna make our economy great. Now, I love this general, by the way. Marc Auger. He is a media personality and a mountaineer. Interesting. Anyway, we're gonna now try to break the front of the Patagonians. Chilean-Argentinian war. And of course, you know, they've brought in their pathetic overlord, Chile. Okay, so we are winning here. Are we winning here? We should be winning here. I mean, it's just one militia, and we have tanks, and we have marines. We're also breaking through here. Kind of. Although it's more of a stalemate here. Up north, nothing is happening. Good. And looks like they're... Oh, Paraguay invades! The filthy Paraguayan dogs have smelled their chance to invade us in the back and retake the Chaco Austral. Traitors! Oh, I was not expecting this. This is very problematic. Very, 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 very problematic. We're gonna need to get as many forces together as possible to try to stop these Paraguayan dogs. Now, of course, the main priority is still to defeat the Patagonians. If we can do that, we are in a great position. However, the bloody Paraguayan dogs. Man, this was not expected. We need all of you to use strategic redeployment and get to your positions as quickly as possible. We cannot defeat the Paraguayans right now, but we can at least try. The Chileans are trying to... Let's see if we can attack them. Attack them in the rear. Here we can just use one division at this juncture to save ourselves. Here our forts are becoming very handy, and yeah, we're gonna break through the lines over here, but this militia surviving is not good. Also, what the hell? They have air superiority? No, we have air superiority. Okay, good. Radio. Useful. We're trying to get as many advantages as we can. Now, what can we do? What can we do? Construction. Because we do have civilian factories. Bolivia joins on our side. Good. To support us in the fight against the despicable syndicalists and their red cronies in Chile, Bolivia has also declared war on Chile and Paraguay, pledging their full support for our cause. Hooray. Good. So this is gonna make the northern front kind of again like doable to defend, because now the Paraguayans will have to split their forces and defend the Chaco Boliviano as well as attack us in the Chaco Austral. Good, 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 good. And this also opens up, I think, look for allies in Bolivian negotiations. Maybe. Who knows? And finally, it seems like we are breaking through. And here goes the American Civil War. Ah, I forgot to set up my timer. Anyway, the Chilean Navy doesn't seem to be coming out to fight us, but like our Navy's just sitting here. There's some bloody flying creature that's trying to suck my blood or something. Okay, so here we are. We are trying to defend against the Paraguay. No, 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 don't do that. Please get out. Anyway, it seems like we can just advance in the south, and they're letting us take Asunción for some reason. Okay, we have advanced. Good. Now we can defeat them And we can defeat them by making a flank attack. Oh, you have decided to come up here. Okay, now you fight him. And now once this division reaches the southern shores... foreign non-aggression... No, I will not take a non-aggression pact yet. Okay, and now that this division is over here, we can destroy him, and that's also, yeah, we've got shore bombardment, so it's easier for us to attack there. Come on. Need this to, you know, need this to be finished. And now, I guess, we can take Loma Plata, too. So the Paraguayans are not liking what they just did. Because they are a bunch of, traitors. They're secret syndicalists. And oh no, you put a division there. What shall I ever do except walk around it? The 3rd Division in one day will be in position to fight. And here, I might, you know, have a chance to... Oh, whoa, damn it! So the Paraguayans are actually really pushing into Bolivia. I think the Bolivians will surrender soon. Ace pilot, thank you. So our only Air Force unit actually has an ace pilot now. Of course. Where are you trying to go, you idiot? Idiot Chilean. Oh, we can just take Asunción. Good. I like that. Prevent them from reinforcing. And, okay, he's got a militia moving, so we go for Loma Plata. So we have outflanked the Paraguayans completely. And they're not moving. Down here, we are going to defeat that guerrilla unit over there. Legionnaire Italy, of course. Now we have our tanks moving in, and they're trying desperately to get their militias in there. And good, we have Asunción. So he's actually going to be removed. The 3rd Army Division is going to actually be removed from... Going to be removed from the army so that no one, you know, he does not get redeployed. And he is in a... he isn't like a... whatchamacallit? In a city, so he should get supplies regardless of what happens. He's gonna try to see, you know, if he can surround me and go here, but instead this will allow me to move my divisions here and then surround him, because then I can just move up and take Concepcion and surround him in the east. I think, at least. Now he's moving there, which allows me to go to Fuerte Olimpo and surround his troops that are fighting in Chaco. Pretty great, hey? Now he's only got the 1 division there, so you come up here and get me some help. Come on. 1 more day. Down here we have defeated these syndies. And now we can continue to push down towards their capital, Puerto Madryn. So we're going to use our tanks and our marines to spearhead this push with force attack. And we're going to try to get as much of our firepower into play as possible. Also, we are using our fleet to support, so this is going to be a very nasty business for them, I think. They're trying to counterattack us from the flanks, which is bad, but we should be strong enough to repel them. Out here, yes, they have moved. Very good. So now we can make our own moves in return. And yeah, now they're trying to take Asunción, but our division is a strong one over here, so... yeah. Oh, he's trying to take Posadas. Let's see if we can defend Posadas. I would like Posadas to stay under our control so that the communist aliens come and save me. Posadism is such a great thing. It makes the universe better. Damn, the Patagonians are actually much stronger than I anticipated. Because, you know, they're just militias. So you think, hey, it's not that difficult to defeat these militias. But actually, they're pretty damn resilient. And now we have completed the Great Encirclement. Actually, this war in the north is just so disorganized that I think we're gonna need to... Nope. See, exactly. This is what I didn't want to happen. Okay. So now we need to keep this encirclement. It's gonna be difficult. So if they go here, which they're doing, they're still too far away. We need to take Concepcion now. And if we take Concepcion, we surround him. Okay, good. Now we need to surround this. And we need to go here. We need to go here so that we're going to have a ring of iron around all these guys. Good. It looks like our offensive in the south, though, is stalling and not just not going well. So that's bad. In fact, their offensive is going well, which is ridiculous. It's sad, but we're going to have to deal with that in some way or another. Now, these Chileans are trying to push through, but that's fine, because we're defeating the Paraguayans. Okay, you attack him and put a stop to his madness. I guess you can just stay there, and you take Concepcion, and then come around and help out. Good. So the Paraguayans are defeated, I would say. Follow Washington. Good. We have defeated them. So, I guess the Bolivians are going to have the Chaco Boliviano. And we can't do much about that. But then we can take Paraguay itself. Great. So now we have extra forces that we can redeploy down south. I'm going to keep this division as a guard for Buenos Aires. Then I'm going to have this veteran division come up and reinforce the northern defense. And then I'm going to have these 4 divisions come down south. Good. So we have defeated the Paraguayans, and now we should have the fate of Paraguay. They have a new system to annex or not annex people. So the fate of Paraguay is going to be what we need to take to make Paraguay our puppet. So our armies have finally taken control of the Paraguayan capital and occupied the territory of the former state of Paraguay. We should now decide how to set up a competent administration in the area. So we are going to liberate a loyal Paraguay. So now the Paraguayans are under the national populist rule of Higenio Morinigo Martinez. And he's got the focus tree, so yeah, he can still do that. He's still, yeah, he's actually very, very strong, I guess. Because Paraguay has actually a very strong focus tree with all their military bonuses. That still does not give them the national populist focus tree. Okay. That's fine, I guess. That is very fine. Spanish Civil War, it is inevitable, I guess. Yeah. Well, it actually isn't inevitable. You can have sometimes, you know, someone avoiding the Spanish Civil War. Okay, now we're going to focus all of our efforts on defeating the Chileans and the Syndicalists. Formation of the Belgrade Pact. Wow. Is that enemy ships or enemy aircraft trying to bomb me? Yes, it is. Yes, it bloody is. So, yeah, unfortunately our fighters just don't have the range to protect them. Sad. Please, just get in there and help. Okay, actually I have... right, because I'm getting that mass production innovations. I guess we can't look for allies anymore. Okay. Shift to consumer goods. Yes. More civilian factories. Man, they're not breaking through, which is good. Serene Republic of Venice is gone, so the Legionnaires in Italy are doing their thing. Now, my Bloody Tank Division is just very, very not happy. Syndicalist revolutionaries in Switzerland. Of course. Man, these defenses are actually pretty useful. They've helped us greatly. Okay, and now we can reinforce back here, and looks like the Chilean regulars are starting to take over from the Patagonian militias. Not that the Patagonian militias have ran out of steam, I guess you could say. Peru declared war on Ecuador. Well, more wars in South America. Deal with fifth columnists, of course. More civvy factories. Get some extra industrial development going. My objective is going to be to have the 15 civilian factories ready for construction purposes. And now that we have this big army here, we can protect ourselves. No, why are you going there? No, don't go there. Actually, attack them. We're going to attack them in the northwest, because their divisions there are taking massive casualties, already fighting ourselves. So we're going to continue to attack them and make sure that their mistakes will be, bloodily exacted. We can exact a bloody payment on that. I think that down south we can push, because we've got a very nasty force down here of 5 divisions ready to strike. And yeah, we are pushing in. And the more damage we do to Chilean units, the better, because the Chileans probably are having manpower yes, they do have manpower problems. And the Patagonians also have manpower problems, but their troops are worse. So if we damage the Chileans more, we are in a much better position. We should focus on first defeating the most dangerous adversaries, and that's the Chileans. Common sense pensions, of course. Common sense is a very popular phrase among politicians, I guess. And it's also a very incorrect one, because no one understands shit. So common sense isn't real. Kappa Kipo. Anyway, yeah, now we can attack back up here, because they decided to attack us a lot and lose all of their organization. So now we can make sure they pay for that. Down here, it's costing us a lot, but we are defeating the 1st Army Division of the Chileans, and we are defeating also this 5th Militia Division of the regular guerrillas. These two are not pulling off their victory, but the only reason why I'm attacking there is so that, you know, all these other guys are not fighting. And they're letting us take over. Good. I guess we have managed to gain a single tile out of that offensive. You know, probably lost a lot of men in return. Yeah, 2,000 casualties just out of that. But anyway, it's fine, it's fine. Do we have naval invasion, just now that I'm thinking about it? Do we have naval invasion tech? Yes, we do. That's good. Oh, actually, their capital, Puerto Martin, is completely empty. So, I guess I need to invade that, but we can think about a naval invasion to Puerto Deseado. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds pretty bad. Sounds like a bad place. Do some search and destroy, because I see their navy here. Also so that we can, you know, actually naval invade. Now, I'm thinking that the Chilean fleet is a little bit stronger than ours, but we'll see, we'll see. How's that attack up here going? Pretty well. Well, I mean, as well as you'd expect. Stop that. Yeah, again, right now, kind of one of my focuses is to take their capital city. Well, probably not even that much of a city. Introduction of the Emprestito Patriótico, of course. As our recovery attempts have only proven mildly successful and the economy is still failing, the government has announced the Emprestito Patriótico, or the patriotic loan, to strengthen the coffers. The first of these new tariffs is to be imposed on gasoline, with the profits being directed to the Dirección Nacional de Vialidad, or the National Office of Public Highways. So the proposal goes into effect that will increase stability. We can't force our people to cough up even more money. Well, see, I feel like these two should be reversed, you know? Because stability is when people like you. Although I guess it's thinking the market as stability. And I guess that makes sense. Anyway, we are gonna... We don't need that much stability anymore. We've got 50%. We're gonna get some political power. Even though stability is more valuable than political power, because political power you just get automatically. Stability, you know, you only get it for unique events and stuff like that. Let's go. We can make our naval invasion happen, and I wish I would have seen this. Anyway, we are fighting a naval battle, and it is just self-destruction. It's just self-destruction. But we are winning. Because we have... Yep, we were going to win. Okay, good. Because our cruisers are destroying their cruisers. And so, yeah, naval supremacy is going to be established at the cost of a lot of our destroyers, but we have defeated 4 of their cruisers. Oh, we've lost 1 of our own cruisers. That's not good. See, what I would have really wished, actually, is to avoid any naval engagements so that we could keep our navy as strong. Okay, creation of La Junta Nacional de Granos. Operating as our national grain board, the GNG will buy wheat, flax, and corn from our struggling farmers for prices established by our government. Through this panel, we can secure a fair price for our farmers while backing them up when we are again hit by a recession using the means of the exchange fund of the Banco de la Nación. Some in the government, however, would prefer expanding the panel drastically and also secure prices for industrial and all agrarian goods. Liberals, however, see this as a direct attack on the free market and are urging the government to stop with these policies before it is too late. So the board will regulate all goods, will increase our national popularity. Only agrarian products will be dealt with or block the proposal. We're going to take all goods because this is probably something that's going to branch off into more things. And so... probably if we do not take all these, if we take like less, more free market options, we're going to have some kind of backlash later because our economy is just blowing up. So we're going to take that political power malice just to get some extra political, not stability, but control. Now, Now we can take engines of war and get some military factories. And now we can also attack down here, because we're going to have that naval invasion. Their battleships are going to go down. Hopefully. Come on, they're almost dead. They're also out of org. Kill them. Yes, we've killed the battleship. Good. So our navy took massive damage, but we can rebuild destroyers, whereas they cannot rebuild their battleships. It's actually, like, the story of these South American battleships is actually very interesting. It has to deal with the dreadnought race of the early 20th century, and it is a very, very interesting, like, very interesting page of history, where for a moment, a lot of just random South American countries had essentially the best navies in the world. Well, not best navies in the world, but like the best battleships in the world. Hey, we're gaining a lot of navy experience from that, so at least when we design our own battle fleets, we can make it stronger. Anyway, the Patagonians are not gonna give up, despite the fact that we took their capital and their, you know, one of their cities, because we need to take the Santa Cruz state, most likely. Yeah, Chubut state right now, we control that. Good. Russia announces her ambitions. That's pretty much the usual stuff. We are finally breaking through up here, which is a, you know, breakthrough that cost us a lot, but we're gonna have it eventually. And now we're trying to again support our infantry. No, you should not move there. I guess you want to move there. That's not what I want you to do, though. Come back down around. That place will be taken over by an infantry division. Let's see if we can continue to advance. Yes, mountaineers versus militias. It is no fight at all. Damn, this division might die, which is not good. Now, what I actually want to do is, I will take an extra division. I wonder if they're garrisoning Santiago, or, you know, the port for Santiago. Now, let's think about their 8 to 15. So that's the intelligence, what the intelligence says. So they have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divisions facing us. Honestly, they might not have a garrison on their capital. You know, you don't need to repair anymore. Yeah. Because their navy is going to be more damaged than ours. Although... yeah, no, we can't do that yet, because we're just too far away. We don't have the navy range to get to... don't have the navy range to get further on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for San Gregorio. No, please don't do that. Please actually take the quick route. Oh wow, there's actually aircraft combat going on, because they have fighters. You know, if things turn bad down here, I can just use Last Stand, so it's fine. And with naval supremacy, we can really do whatever we want in this kind of war. Because it's so much, it's really, really about the Navy. Oh, seems like you're just doing that and letting me take there. Good. I guess because the AI is cheating and knows that I'm trying to naval invade him, so he put a division guarding somewhere. So now he does not have enough divisions to cover the whole front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sever his connection, you know, to parts of his country. Because, you know, he's a bad man. And yeah. So he does a division in Santiago now. But that does not matter. He's got ships there too. Dick. Yeah, like, how are we gonna get this armada able to go to... Because there's no ports down here. That's very sad. We'd need to capture a Chilean port. How can you capture a Chilean port? I have no idea. So instead of that, send reinforcements up north. Still have very low war support. I wish that we could do something about that. Infantry division attack, thank you. Okay, now he can go. Get that division into San Gregorio. And by the way, I am out of time right now, so I will end the episode right now. Thank you all for joining me. And the next part, hopefully we shall defeat the Chileans once and for all. So yes, have a good day.